speak on the phone with people that I'm going to be seeing for the first time visually on this, on this live Zoom. But I said, you know what? It makes sense. It's different from the stuff that I've seen before. It makes a lot of sense, and I've just been seeing the proof. So it's like, why not? Why not? And hopefully everybody that's on this call right now is going to, be able to get educated, make an informed decision on whether to get started or go all in with this.
What I was saying in the beginning when you first came on, I was saying that I see a lot of individuals who come to me all the time and they want success and they want these nice things. They want the money, they want the cars, the houses, the fame, whatever. But you can't get any of that stuff unless you sacrifice. Not unless you put the thing must be in you. I mean, you can't just play with the thing and decide or try to get a huge income. You got to watch the videos. You got to become part of the actual business. The business got to be inside you, or it's not going to work. You cannot half-ass this. You can't half-ass and make $1 million a year or $1 million a month, or with these guys are making $30,000 and $40,000 a day in income. You can't do it that way. I have a guy right now on here named Bryant. I told him about it. He's like, I don't think so, Rodney. I said, look, you owe it to yourself to watch it one more time. Look at what I sent you, bro. He looked at it, and he's been looking at it for the last 45 days. He hasn't stopped. He has had no sleep yet. And now his income is up really, really high. Am I right, Brian?
Yes, sir.
Yeah,
we almost at $100 a day. It's getting bigger and bigger. It jumped again today, bro.
That is $3,000 extra per month on automatic, on auto. And I got to say this, too, because when Sal very, very first came to me about it, I was like, okay, all right. I got in, but I really did not, okay, I had so many things going on. And then, but I did put the money in, and then I waited for about 3 more months. If 3 months went by, the same 3 months that others got in, I'm making $10 a day. They're making $30,000 a day. Just because I procrastinated. I missed out on, but guess what? No, I'm here right now. I'm here with the top guys in the company on our team, Sal, CN, and a few other guys. You got a guy who was actually used to be an Uber driver, and he didn't even put that much money in. Guys, let me tell you one more thing before we get started. I apologize for being so excited. Is that we got guys right now who had to borrow the money to get in, barely had the money to get in, and now they're averaging $40,000, $50,000 a day that they're taking out. And one of the things that I love about this business is people say, well, what if they run away with the money? Well, what they urge you to actually pull the money out every single day. So you pull your money out every day or at least every week. There ain't that much money to run away with. That's how I look at it. You know what I mean? So these guys have shown, at least to me, 1,000% of transparency. And to make it even better, I booked my own flight, my own hotel. No one paid for it, and I'm flying out to Malaysia on October 5th, or I'll be there on the 1st, rather, October 5th, to look at this thing with my own eyeballs, see everybody, see what's going on as much as I humanly possibly can, and bring back the excitement and the enthusiasm for the individuals who I work with on a close and serious basis. So guys, I'm not going to keep you too much longer. I'm going to bring you the man, the myth, the legend, CN Tigley from Canada, to give his presentation of this actual program. So take down your, right now, get a paper and pen, take your notes, cut off the radio, cut off your phones, and listen very, very, very closely. If you have any questions, please ask them inside the chat, and we will get to them. We might just, after he does the presentation, cut it off right there and do Q&A as well. For those who want to stay for more training, more coaching, or whatever else that we can do for you guys. And be sure, get back to whoever invited you to this Zoom. Get back to that person who will get you started immediately. All right, Sin.
Awesome.
Let me put you.
Can you hear me?
There you go. We hear you. There you go. Man, you look sharp.
Awesome.
You look fresh. You know what I mean?
Yeah, thank you for the invite and for sharing this. I met Rodney a couple of years ago, 2.5 years ago, I believe. And when I met him, I knew I wanted to shake his hand. He's moving, right? if you want to be big in this, and Rodney was saying earlier, you have to take ownership. If you want Rodney kind of money, you've got to be Rodney. You've got to take it in your own hands and start doing your own presentation. Start doing what Rodney's doing, right? And big props, big shout out to what he's doing to Sal. There's some big leaders on this call. I believe Simon's also on this call, right? So be the leaders, emulate what they're doing, right? Take ownership of it. So I just wanted to add to that. Okay, thanks, Rodney. Sal, also I've known Sal for a few years now, so very really love the relationships we have. But you guys are in the best place at the right time. If you're new in crypto, you're gonna love this. If you've been in crypto for a while now, you're gonna love this. Okay. So tell me if you guys can see my screen, Rodney.
Yes, we see your screen. We hear you loud and clear. Bro, take it away. Yeah.
As you're getting your slides together, one of the people that I've had some of the highest respects for, because he's been a very, very informed person when it comes to bringing this to the Western part of the world. As Cian mentioned, someone named Simon, and Simon works a lot with the Asian markets. He does major events with his Vietnam team, with the Malaysian team, and works very closely with the heads of this company. And I wanted him to actually say some words before we dive in, because Simon is one of the biggest influencers in this company, someone I've gotten to work with, someone that I've gotten to meet, and I'd love for him to share his thoughts, because he gets to see a lot of things that is about to come out, and I just wanted to hear some of his perspective. Simon, can you hear us?
Hello.
Hey, Simon.
Yeah, let me start the video. All right.
Let's see if we can see.
Okay, hi guys. Yeah,
Hey.
just turn on. I don't know my internet is okay or not, because I'm not at home. I just visit a family over some other city. All right. So what should I share? A lot of things to share, but let's say, like Sal said, my name is Simon Tran, and I am currently in Mississauga of Canada. So just back from Asia. I was staying in Asia for the last 2 months building Cloud Token. It's awesome. It's awesome that when you really have a chance to go to Asia, a lot more action is happening over there. So just be simple and clear why we choose Cloud Token and what is my take to see the future of Cloud Token is awesome. And the only thing I want to share is one sentence that we got from Ronald himself from Malaysia. He say one sentence that all the cloud have to stand up and clap on it, like hallelujah. It's a Cloud Token is actually not a project, but we are a business. So why we can say that? Because we will have real products that the cloud team that is very excited is coming out, and we will have a lot of merchants happening, merchant programs, and we will have our own POS system that our merchant able to sell cryptocurrency at a store. Like if you have a restaurant and you have a POS system from Cloud Token, you can sell cryptocurrency. Like you guys know Pontiacs, right? So basically, we will be like Pontiacs plus, I don't know, blockchain wallet plus WeChat Pay plus Booking.com plus. Okay, we have a lot of plus, right? So we have the whole ecosystem. A lot of company, a lot of projects saying they will have an ecosystem. Now, I can tell you guys, Cloud Token really can build a real system. And for the last 4 or 5 months, we just building the foundation. And only we actually starting the vision will be October. Cloud 2.0 is actually finished. By that time, we actually finished building up the foundation, and we start like extraordinary growth after October event. So yes, Rodney was saying, yes, you guys, if you can go to Malaysia for October 5th, you have to go there, right? First, you have to meet with the man, the soul, Ronald I, because if you never able to sit down with this guy, you cannot feel his vision, cannot feel his energy and power for crowd, right? If you're able to sit down with him, there you go. You can vision the future of cloud 2.0, right? And the last thing, like CNF say, wherever you are right now in the cryptocurrency world or situation or beginner or like expert, but cloud really can bring you the income you want, right? It's crazy. Have been changing lives for the last 3 months, like you already share. Uber driver now millionaire. Uber driver after 3 months become a millionaire. Where can you find this kind of story, right? A Uber driver after 3 months become a millionaire. Oh my God, that is crazy, right? In the last 2 months, I basically made more money than my whole life, right? The 2 months make more money than my whole life. So those kind of story happening in Asia every single day now, right? We have a member from Vietnam, 25 years old, and in Vietnam they call, because Vietnamese dollar is very low, right? So he make $2 billion in Vietnamese dollar, right? It consider 100,000 US, but like 25 years old in Vietnam. In Vietnam, the income level is $500 a month, right? People making $500 a month working for a bank, but this guy, 25 years old, making $100,000 a month. What kind of life you think this guy have in Vietnam, right? So it's
I've been to Vietnam. I bet he's had an awesome time over there.
I know. You making $1,000 a month, you already can live like a king. So now people making $100,000, what kind of lifestyle you can imagine? So yeah, definitely cloud token changing life for the last 3 months, and it will continue. Like that's the only company that we've been seeing, like hundreds and hundreds of companies in the last 2-3 years. That's the only time we can confidently promoting something that we feel safe and we feel like the future is long term, right? And another thing is, in many other cryptocurrency or any company, the leaders only put the minimum or just enough, because the leader, they just need to build the network and they make good money. But in cloud token, most of the big leaders putting hundreds of thousands and millions of dollars investing inside cloud token themselves. Why they do that? Because they see their money is safe. You don't need to just put the minimum and then build a network, right? Most of other like business, you only put the minimum because we have thousands and thousands of people. We just make money on people. But here, leader making money on their own money and on leverage their network. That's the only time I can see. Okay, guys. So that's it. Go back to CN and Sao to give you guys all the information you need to rock and roll. Okay, CN, back to you.
Thank you.
Great
Simon.
to see you again, Simon.
Thanks a lot, Simon. Appreciate that, bro.
No problem, right?
Yeah. So actually, Simon, when he brought these token business to Canada, he was actually the one who he changed all of the Asian information into English, and it's because of Simon that it's spread all over the world. So big thank you again, Simon, for being back. So we need to sit down now that I know you're back in this saga. That's awesome. Okay. Just want to welcome everyone on the call. What you're going to see today, like I said, if you're new to crypto, you're going to love this. If you're not new to crypto, you're going to love this. You're going to enjoy it. So let's go straight into it. So Cloud Token is the trifecta of cryptocurrency. So this presentation is going to address a few things. What is Cloud Token? How does it work? And who created it? And what's the benefits of being a free member? Okay, and that's what we're going to be going through today in this presentation. So the story began in November of 2018 when Cloud Token's visionary chief technology officer, Ronald I, was the winner of the prestigious 2018 Blockchain Innovation of the Year Award. And this was at the World Blockchain Forum in Shenzhen, China. And at that event, many of the world's top crypto promoters and investors came together and began conceptualizing the new generation of a cashless payment system using this fourth generation technology in blockchain. So Ronald I, who was the chief technology officer of Beta Systems, he began to formulate the possibility of a cryptocurrency payment platform. So Cloud Token is built upon the Beta system, which is the fourth generation decentralized ledger technology, which uses the power of smartphones. Okay, Ronald I, he's been developing new technologies for payment platforms, for mobile wallets, for smartphones, and blockchain technology now for the last 25 years for large international companies such as Kodak and LG. And Ronald successfully built several internet businesses and several internet patents filed under his name relating to mobile software development. So as of March of this year, Ronald I, he became the chief technology officer for Cloud Token. Cloud Token's vision is to become one of the world's largest cryptocurrency payment platforms using this innovative fourth generation blockchain technology. And Cloud Token's objective is to attract over 100 million users, which would help them achieve their goal of becoming one of the world's largest payment platforms, such as WeChat Pay. So if you don't know what WeChat Pay is, think of it as a combination of WhatsApp, Facebook, Android Pay, Apple Pay, credit cards, all that into one. Okay, you can pretty much do everything with WeChat Pay in China, in Asia as well. Okay, so currently, Cloud Token is incentivizing members to join their company by rewarding them between 6% and 12% growth results on their cryptocurrency stored in the Cloud Token wallet every month. We actually get paid every day, but 6% to 12% on a monthly basis. Now, further, the Cloud Token is significantly rewarding promoters millions of dollars of cryptocurrency, and you heard it from Simon's mouth, okay, a lot of money to expand the company's reach. Now, Cloud Token has set a new standard of possibilities in owning, in earning, and trading cryptocurrencies globally from the convenience of your mobile phone in privacy. Cloud Token's totally private and doesn't require any personal information. There's no name. There's no phone number or email, giving users 100% privacy and anonymity. Okay, so let's review the three aspects of Cloud Token's wallet app. So Cloud Token has created the trifecta for crypto enthusiasts. It gives individuals the ability to, one, to store, to earn, and to spend their cryptocurrency in a free private account on their mobile phone. Now, this is one of the first applications in the world to do so, which accounts for Cloud Token's extraordinary growth worldwide. In order to attract the millions of members that would be needed to adopt and engage the payment platform, Cloud Token combined its beta technology with the power of the Jarvis AI arbitrage trading technology. Now, this Jarvis AI automatic, this Autobot, sounds like an Autobot transformer. So the Jarvis AI arbitrage trading technology earns members 6 to 12% per month results on their cryptocurrency as they store and HODL their cryptocurrency in the Cloud Token app. Now, as Cloud Token created generous rewards for its members, it's also begun an explosion of growth for the early adopters, such as you and I, and whoever's on this call right now. We are all early adopters, okay? Just because other people have joined before you and they're making really good crypto, a lot of good money, we're still in the very beginning stage. Now, I'm not sure if Simon's going to tell me this, but I don't think there's any C5s yet. Hey, Simon? Not yet. Okay, all right, okay. We'll tell you later, okay? So the top of the mountain right now, income-wise, there may be none or one. We're going to find out in the end, okay? So the official launch of Cloud Token took place in Bangkok, Thailand on May the 12th. Myself, Simon, a few others on this call were there. This is back when May 12, 2019, as thousands of crypto enthusiasts who follow the award-winning technology been waiting for this launch. We were there. And it was just the beginning. This was when the token itself launched. It was 30 cents. The very next day, it went to 31 cents. So in less than 3 months, we've got over 800,000 users. This has probably gone up now, but 800,000 users. That's deposited over 600 million USDT of cryptocurrency into the Cloud Token app in 145 countries worldwide. So 80% of the Cloud Token members right now are in China and also Southeast Asia, with the global markets just being introduced now. So we're talking about Australia. We're talking about North America. It's starting in Asia. It's spilling very quickly everywhere else. Now, there are 2 ways to participate in Cloud Token. You can either become a Cloud Token basic member, which is going to earn 6 to 12% monthly results on your cryptocurrency, or as a Cloud Token promoter, which is going to earn cryptocurrency through promotion, which is what we're doing tonight, okay? In an effort to expand rapidly, Cloud Token offers promoters an aggressive incentive and compensation plan to encourage promoters to build Cloud Token full-time. So before we begin, I'd like to share an income disclaimer. Okay, the following presentation that we're showing, it's an illustration of the Cloud Token Wallet app. All the values here in this presentation are represented in cryptocurrencies or virtual money such as Bitcoin, Ethereum, and Tether. All values presented are they're tied in the USDT, and this is a US dollar-based virtual cryptocurrency. The presenter and Cloud Token, myself, cannot guarantee that you'll make the results presented in this presentation, and also the results that Simon was talking about. These are strictly for illustration purposes only. As with any business, your results will vary and will be based on your individual capacity, business experience, expertise, and level of desire. Now, by choosing to review this presentation, you accept the risk for any participation you may have in Cloud Token and hold harmless the presenter, me, and Cloud Token. So if you guys agree to this, we can continue. Yes? Just give me a nod or a yeah? Okay, good. Here we go. All right. So for the Cloud Token quick overview, the beginner promoters are producing anywhere from $100 daily to USDT in less than 30 to 60 days, with part-time efforts producing exceptional results in their Cloud Token wallets. We heard one of Rodney's guys who is already making $100 a day USDT, and he's been in for about 40, 45 days now. And I think he really didn't get started. He didn't start on day one. I think it took him a little over to mull over it and a lot of prodding, but now he's earning about $100 a day. Okay, so that's the beginner promoters. The professional promoters are making about $1,000 daily USDT, and the results are doing this. They're doing this in 60 to 90 days as their commitment intensifies and their understanding increases. Now, currently, the fastest world-class promoter, they've been able to generate about 50,000 daily USDT, and some of them took 50 days to do this with full-time professional effort. And we have this on video. We also have people on this call who are doing that, okay? I'm not going to name any names, but his first letter starts with S and it ends with Iman. Now, so let's go over the mechanics of how the Cloud Token works. All right. So Cloud Token has 3 primary parts. The first one is to store, which is the ability to store multiple cryptocurrencies in one super wallet, and this is accessible anytime on your phone. The next one is to earn. This is the ability to earn a monthly reward on your multiple cryptocurrencies using the Jarvis AI that we have, the arbitrage trading robot. And the third one is to spend. It's the ability to spend and liquidate your cryptocurrency into other cryptocurrencies, traditional purchases, and eventually fiat money with their branded payment card. Now, this is what we have here. And this is a picture that I took when I was in Ronald I's room. There's about maybe 8 to 10 of us, and he made us promise not to show his number. So I still have the number, but I just blocked it out for you guys, okay? This is just a demo credit card. But if you go to Malaysia next month, it's going to be October 5th. Okay, you can actually purchase your hotel and your tickets with the Cloud Token. All right, if you go there, I believe everyone's going to get an NFC card. And then the C2s and above are going to get the actual MasterCards. Just nod your head if that's correct, Simon. Is that right?
Everybody actually can get the MasterCard now.
Ah, if you go to Malaysia,
can apply for the MasterCard now.
Okay, very good. That's even better news. Okay, awesome. Thank you, Simon. So part 1 is to be able to store. Okay, and I'm going to show you how to store.
Cloud token wallet. As you can see, there is a project manager section. There is the super wallet section over here. It currently supports holding Ethereum, USDT, Bitcoin, Litecoin, Bitcoin Cash, Doge, and True USD. So what I want to do is choose any of those cryptocurrencies, for example, Bitcoin, and you want to click on deposit and deposit Bitcoin into the wallet so that you can activate the Jarvis AI software with that Bitcoin, okay? So once you do that, once you deposited Bitcoin into the wallet, what you want to do is click on projects and Jarvis AI, and you're going to choose the Bitcoin or any other of the coin that you have deposited to hold into this wallet to activate Jarvis AI. And you want to go ahead and click here and click on max and proceed, okay? Max and proceed. Once you've done that, you're going to activate the Jarvis AI. Very shortly, you're going to start receiving daily rewards in cloud tokens.
And that's how you store. The next part is to be able to earn. Now, Jarvis AI is a fully automated artificial intelligence high-frequency arbitrage trading system. When Jarvis is connected to the crypto exchanges around the world, it produces high-frequency hedging transactions within a few tenths of a second. We're talking less than a second, capitalizing on the delays in pricing from the exchanges. It's got a 99.9% accuracy, and Jarvis trades 24 hours a day, producing positive micro rewards in members' accounts automatically and daily. So what you're seeing here is actually on the phone, and you can see the order on the order history. You'll see the micro transaction, all the wins, and what's happening on the background is actual live tradings.
Okay, hi guys. Actually, I promised you guys to actually show you the Binance trading platform here, together with our bot running side by side. So now the bot has been running, and it actually captured the price, okay, which you can see here. The reason we are able to do this is because we're actually using the API keys from Binance.
Now, you know, when I was in Bangkok and we were in that room and he showed me that credit card, this is the first time anyone in the last 2.5 years has opened their laptop to show me live trading. No one else has done this. So we know for sure that there's a lot of transparency with this company. There's no other company that's done that, and Ronald I did that for us. And he's also showing this on the background, which is pretty amazing. So cloud token trade results are transparent and verifiable on Etherscan, which is a third-party tracking software for blockchain. Every transaction on your account can be traced and tracked transparently. How many other companies are doing that? Not that many. Okay, so Cloud Token, this is Ronald I on Facebook when he said Cloud Token finally Binance updated our standings. And this was when they just became the highest tier on Binance. That, you know, the biggest traders are the one who make the most money because they also pay the least amount of fees. And I believe it's a tier 11 that they become, okay? Here's another one here, where we are as of now. I had a good meal with the Korean team, reporting the numbers earlier so that I don't miss it later. 12,492 Bitcoin being traded. And guess what? This is a month or two ago, okay? This happened a while ago. So they've got a lot more that they're trading today. But transparency, guys, is the key. So the third part is the spending. So Cloud Token's goal is to establish a globally branded payment card, which we're going to receive in Bangkok, that you can also apply for, that can transact anywhere in the world using the stored crypto assets in your super wallets. What you're seeing here on the right is someone in Malaysia who's using the card in an ATM machine and pulling out money, pulling out cash. Now, currently, you can exchange your cloud tokens into Ethereum and then liquidate your Ethereum into other cryptocurrencies or into fiat money. As Cloud Token expands its community to millions of members around the world that earn, exchange, and spend their cloud tokens, it also increases the probability of success in creating a global adoption of the Cloud Token branded payment card. So think of WeChat. Right now, if you were to use actually coins or paper money in China, they'd laugh at you because a lot of them are using WeChat Pay, Alipay right now, which is a card. So what you just saw this lady do is use her NFC or her Cloud Token card. She's going to do what a lot of people do. Will connect it with their NFC through NFC and their phone wallet so that you can store all those crypto on the card itself. And from my very basic understanding is as soon as you use that your card inside, okay, the vendor is going to automatically sell whatever you have in crypto and use that cash to pay you in the cash. More on that in Malaysia. So the trifecta of cryptocurrency is to store, okay, the cryptocurrencies, to earn through arbitrage, and to spend the payment, okay? Very simple. So traditional HODL versus cloud token. The average person usually goes to the major crypto exchanges like Binance, Coinbase, Kraken, and they use a classic buy and HODL strategy. And HODL, by the way, means hold on for dear life, for those of you who are new. And what they're doing is they're hoping to buy low and sell high, this is really an amateur's choice of results. What cloud token does is they represent an exceptional alternative to the classic buy and HODL model with their Jarvis AI trading technology, creating rewards with their dormant cryptocurrency. So really, a lot of the cryptocurrencies that are sleeping in other exchanges, we're using those in order to earn for us, okay? Storing multiple cryptocurrencies in your cloud token wallet offers you the advantage of earning daily rewards as you HODL your cryptocurrency on the cloud token platform. All right, so the cloud token, as a basic member, currently you can register on cloud token. It's free to join. There's no governmental KYC in order to get your cloud token wallet. None of it's needed, and it's also in complete anonymity. Now, using the recommended amount of about 1,000 USDT has provided a very strong assurance that the Jarvis AI trading bot will produce excellent results for you as you get comfortable with the technology. A single cloud token account right now will produce a monthly result between 6% and 12%, depending on Jarvis production for your account. So very quickly, if compounding the market trajectory, multiplying results on the cloud token platform is simple and intelligent with the Jarvis AI. However, compounding your cryptocurrency with cloud tokens market trajectory is extraordinary. Let's review. May 12th is when it started. Actually, official launch was May 12th. It was at 30 cents. On May 15th, it went from 30 to 33 cents, which is a 10% growth. And by September the 1st, it's now 48.4 cents, which is a 62% growth. So 112 days after the launch, Cloud Token has grown over 62%. Now, to compound your daily rewards, you could choose to convert your Cloud Token back into Ethereum and reinsert your results back into the Jarvis, compounding your rewards as the market moves the value of the Cloud Token up. So in essence, creating a compound on your earned rewards very effortlessly. Next, how you can earn even more cryptocurrencies through promotion, which is what we're doing and what we love to do. All right, now you don't have to. I showed you, you can make 6 to 12% without promoting. Now I'm gonna show you the promoter side. Now, what you do to earn rewards as a promoter is you fund your wallet with at least 1,000 USDT of any available cryptocurrencies. The minimum is really 500. But if you go below 500 USDT, okay, you'd earn 0 matching bonuses. So I will never tell anyone to put 500. 1,000 is a really good place to start because crypto is very volatile and it can go up and down. I've seen people put 800, and because Bitcoin went down, it dipped below 500 and they didn't get any matching bonus. So I'm talking about matching bonuses where could be the difference between earning 9,000 a day and earning 240 a day with the same account. Why? Because they dip below 500. We've seen it. We've heard about it. Okay, so for example, you fund your account with 1,000 USD in any of the available cryptocurrencies. So your person number 1 earns rewards of 100 USDT with a Cloud Token account. You also receive a match of their reward because level 1 is 100% matching bonus. All right, now level 2, okay, your person number 1B earns, this is the person below your number 1. That person earns rewards of 100 USDT with their Cloud Token account. You also receive a 50% matching on the reward because level 1, you get a 100% matching bonus, and level 2, you get a 50% matching bonus. Now, in order to earn from level 2, it requires a minimum of 2 directly sponsored to earn that 50% matching bonus. So you need at least 2 personals, 1 and 2, okay, in order to earn from 1B. Now, every direct referral after the first 2, okay, opens another level below. So once you get to 16, you'll automatically, so we're talking about a multi-level. Okay, the unilevel is you can sponsor as many as you want. That's the unilevel. And once you have 16, the multi-level, which is below, you'll earn up to 21 levels. So up until number 15 on your unilevel, you'll earn up to 15 levels. But once you get that magic number of 16, you're going to earn up to 21 levels, which is very exciting. Now, you earn rewards as a rank promoter. Now, what I showed you there, the 100% matching bonus on level 1, the 50% matching bonus level 2, and the 5% matching bonus from level 3 to level 21 is the small money, okay? The big money is in the rank promotions. So we're talking about C1, C2. Now, C1 just means that you have 200,000 team volume, overall volume, and you receive an extra 5% down to the very next C1 person, okay? The C1 projected results, we're talking about $50 to $300 USDT daily in CTO, okay? Now, as a C2, okay, you need 3 C1s in your team to rank up, and that gives you an additional 5% down to the next C1 and 10% on your entire team, okay? The projected results for a C2 are anywhere from 500 USDT to 3,000 USDT daily in CTOs. As a C3, you need 3 C2s in order to rank up. And you also earn an additional 5% down to the very next C2 below you, but you're earning 15% on your team, okay? And the projected results are 10,000 to 25,000 USD CTO per day. Now, in order to become a C4, you need 3 C3s, 3 separate legs, in order to rank up. And as a C4, you earn an additional 5% down to the next C2 and the next C3 and 15% on the team. Okay? Now, this is the question that I was asking Simon earlier. So projected results for C4 are 40,000 to 75,000 USDT in CTO per day. Okay, now we know there are C4s, very explosive, right? I think there's about 4 or 5 C4s. I could be wrong, could be more, could be less. Hey, Simon? But so far, currently, there's no unknown C5s. Because there's probably some people qualifying and some are going to hit it very soon, but I need Simon to correct me if there is one C5. Is there one C5, Simon? So I can change the slide.
Yeah, one C5.
Okay. All right, very good. So you heard it here. Okay, there is one currently C5. And Simon, because I don't know, can you give me a ballpark of what a C5 makes on a daily basis? An average. The disclaimers are still on.
300,000 CTO.
I'm sorry, how much?
300,000 to 500,000.
CTOs. I'm sorry, how much? I can't take in these numbers. I'm sorry, how much again? Okay, I'm just kidding. Wow. Okay. Thank you, Simon. So Simon said in a robotic Autobot voice, 300,000 to 500,000 CTOs on a daily basis. That's about 200,000 at least minimum USDT, which is insane.
Per day?
Per day.
I need to get that real quick, bro. I need to hit that real quick.
Okay. So I also mentioned earlier, Rodney, that we're just in the beginning, right? We're still in we're still in the dial-up stage here, right? So if they can do it, why not us? Okay, why not us? So I'm gonna have to change these slides. There is one right now who is currently a C5, which is remarkable. That's incredible. Okay, so I'm just gonna recap now because I'm almost done here. I'm gonna recap. Why Cloud Token? Well, because number one, they have the award-winning technology, the 4th generation blockchain. Why else? Because of Ronald I. He's a world-class, intelligent, transparent, and very experienced person. A lot of the successful people in Cloud Token right now wouldn't be in the business if it weren't for Ronald I. That's just it, plain and simple. Why else? Because the Jarvis AI trading bot, it's transparent, gives rewards transparently from arbitrage trading. Also because of free multiple crypto wallet, and there's no membership fees. Also because of the anonymity, there's no personal information required. Liquidity, which is very big. The CTOs can be converted into Ethereum anytime, not just Ethereum. Down the road, you'll be able to exchange it into Bitcoin. Is that right, Simon? Yes, thank you. That's all I wanted to hear. All right. You can also earn crypto rewards daily. We're talking 6% to 12%. Okay. And cloud token market trajectory, we're talking about compounding results and rewards and significant compensation plan for promoters ranking C1 to now we know that there's a C5. Dang. Sorry, you said 300,000 to 500,000 cloud token? Hang on, I'll be back. I just go to the washroom for a sec.
Wow. Well, because C5, you have to understand C5, there's a special income, right? It's
oh my goodness.
5% of company revenue pool. And
That
only
is-
one C5, so that bonus alone is crazy.
That's totally insane. And you know what, guys? I am done, but I'm not done building this business. And I'll tell you why. Because think of Roger Bannister. Roger Bannister was the first person who ran the 4-minute mile. Before Roger Bannister, no one else had done it. No one else had ran the mile in 4 minutes. He was the first one who did it. And after Roger Bannister, many people, even high school, college students, ran the mile in 4 minutes. The same thing applies to the first guy who hit C5. When I got into this business, I thought, wow, C1, C2 makes about $200 to $1,000 a day. I'm aiming for that. As soon as I heard there was a C3, that was my next goal. C4, my next goal. And now that I know there's a C5, anyone can do it. It took him a little over 3 months to get it done, maybe 3 months. If he can get that done, it just means that anyone can do it, right? So I'm super excited about this opportunity. I'm done. I really got to go to the washroom. 300, 500,000 CTOs is incredible. So on that note, Simon, or we've got Sal or Rodney, take it over, because right now I still can't believe what I just heard.
I think we're all speechless.
Wow.
I'm excited, bro, because I've watched this video several times, and I never realized the part about the actual compounding of taking the funds back out and putting it back in again. It's the first time I even seen that. So this is the reasons why you must engulf yourself in this type of information if you're really trying to get the Superman or Superwoman income, like these guys are doing, becoming C4s and C5 in 2 and 3 months. You know, and I'm pissed now at Sal for not beating this into me earlier, like he should have been, you know what I mean? So now I'm starting from behind, but that's okay. I'm actually glad that I'm starting from, like, most other people say, Rod, you got in early, you got in first, that's why you got paid. Well, I didn't get in early this time, I didn't get in first, and I'm on the ground hustling every single day, every single night. I'm in the streets, I'm grinding. Me and my team, we're not playing. We're on the way to the top. I want to hear from Greg. Are you there?
Yeah. Can you see me and hear me all right?
Oh, there you go. Hold on a second. I want to bring Greg on because Greg, this is really a presentation for Greg and his team as well, because Greg met with me in Atlanta, Georgia this past weekend. We sat down in my room over a glass of water. Anyway, and I beat it into his head what was really going on and showed him what we're doing here. It is so different than the other things we've done in the past. And so I'll let you guys hear from Greg for a few minutes, and then we'll continue from there. So Greg, do your thing, bro.
All right.
There you go.
Can you guys hear me all right?
Yeah, hear you just fine.
Okay, cool. So yeah, man, thanks guys for coming out. I see it's like, at its peak, it was almost 80 or so participants on this call. That's phenomenal I just got started a week ago. Like Rodney said, I went and saw him up in Atlanta. We chopped it up. It took me a while. Rodney will tell you, it took me a while to at first I was going to half-ass it. Then I started seeing a little bit more every day. And I was like, I'm in. I dove off the cliff, and I'm gonna, like, you know, build my parachute on the way down. That's my mentality when it comes to this. I know a lot of you guys will definitely have questions, and that's why I created that group. You guys can, matter of fact, after I finish saying whatever I got to say, I guess we can do the Q&A a little bit. And I actually made a post earlier today where I had people just pre-ask those questions, so I guess we can kind of go back to that and then, you know, respond to them accordingly.
Yeah, no problem. Q&A is we'll definitely have that directly after you finish talking.
Okay, cool. So I'm mind blown. The numbers that I'm hearing in the time frame, like I've been part of a lot of business opportunities over the past decade. A lot of you guys know me. A lot of you guys been following me for the past, you know, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 years or so. I've had a lot of wins. I've had a lot of losses. I've had a lot of things that I'm, you know, looking back, I'm like, you know, it's kind of I guess a ding on me or my name, but you know, whatever. I'm a risk taker, so I don't care if I have those losses. You know, I'm always looking for, okay, what's working. So this I'm pretty confident in. I do believe in crypto and the blockchain in general, right? Obviously, in this, it's kind of like the Wild West still, right? And there are a lot of you know, frauds out there. There is a lot of things going on, and I've been part of them. You know, Rodney, you can agree. You've been part of things that have shut down and stuff like that. We kind of had to, like, lick our wounds and stuff. But
yeah, indeed.
I haven't seen this amount of transparency. I see, Rodney, you're going out there to Malaysia next month. I might, you know, if I can get some things correct, I might join you on that. But I have seen, you know, the people that have been there. I've spoken to people. I'm meeting people like Cian and Simon, and hopefully I can meet you guys some point within the next month or two. We're in early because I've seen people who have been early in other crypto ventures. You know, they came up 6 figures in a couple of months or 7 figures in a year. And, you know, you got people asking, well, how do I know it's going to be here in a year or 2 years or 3 years? I said, if I can come up 6 or 7 figures in a few months, I mean, whatever happens after happens. You know, that's just kind of my mentality. Not to say that I want things to flop, want things to be, you know, revealed like, oh, it was this is something sinister, things of that nature. But there are a lot of people who, you know, they ask that type of question, and it's like, you know, can you tell me what you've been part of, you know, in the past decade that you've been part of for longer than 6 months or a year, or, you know what I mean? It's kind of, we just got to get into that mindset of like, hey, this works. Everything involves timing, everything, whether it's a brick and mortar business, whether it's, you know, just a new industry or whatever, like especially now with crypto. I mean, I think that, you know, if there was anything for me to give a shot, you know, because like I said, people hit me up every single day. It's always some type of, you know, MLM, network marketing, something where they got to pay an auto ship for some training. And, you know, this is just different, you know. I mean, this is a wallet, and the way that it's going to be used. I figure, why not? I'm confident in it, and hopefully, and like I said, anybody who's going to get involved, don't get involved with your last dollar. Don't mortgage your house. Don't, you know, don't do anything that's irrational. You know, we're going to be able to do things, you know, and scale things the right way. We're going to have that support system. We have that transparency. We see what Ronald's doing. We, you know, everything's going to be transparent. So take your time. Don't take too much time, excuse me. I mean, like, come into this with what you can. And, you know, we're going to be there to help you guys scale up. I don't know if I'm like blabbing at this point, because it's just the numbers that I heard earlier. Like, usually I can speak well, but right now I'm blabbing. So let's just get straight to the to the Q&A. You want to read them, or let me check? I can check, you know.
First of all, I want to give a proper thanks to Cian for giving a well-given presentation. I mean, he sold me again. I feel like I should go and re-sign up again and put another 10 racks in, you know, because that was a great presentation. Thank you, Cian, very much. I also want to give thanks to Simon. I talked to Simon about a year or so ago, and Simon is on here, and he's like one of the guys who is making that high number every single day. But guys, know one thing. These guys didn't join and then got a check the next day. These guys put the work in. These guys made the videos. These guys made the contacts. These guys passed the flyers out. And now, if you want a fire, you got to give the fireplace wood. You can't go to the fireplace and say, give me fire without no wood. It just don't work that way. I guarantee you, I tried it. It don't work. All right? So you got to give us some wood. All right? So I just want to thank you guys.
Can you guys hear me?
Yeah, go ahead, Greg.
So these guys, right, that we've heard speak, that they're making these big incomes, and you said, it's not, you gotta, bring that wood to the fire. I think now with this webinar alone, the information that was on this webinar, the amount of people that were on this webinar, there's no reason why we can't have this snowball from today on, So what's today? The 9th, September 9th. So October 9th, a lot of you guys on this call right now are going to look back and say, wow, I was on that call and it made everything easier for everybody because we have the sales funnels, we have the videos, we have the proof, all right? People are showing their withdrawals, and obviously the income disclosures somewhere on this video, and you gotta have that there. But feel confident to be able to, and all you gotta do is just point people. You don't have to be a master salesman. Just say, hey, take a look at this. You got time? You got half an hour? You got an hour? Take a look at this. Have you been involved in crypto before? Do you know about that crypto thing? Just put the bait out there a little bit, and we'll do the rest. Guys like myself, like Rodney, like Cien, like Sal Khan, like Simon, we're gonna do the grunt of the work, and all you have to do, because both of us are gonna win. If you guys are successful, I'm definitely gonna be successful. So obviously, it's in my best interest to go hard for you guys. Yeah.
I want to just say a brief things, and I want to actually introduce someone that I have a tremendous amount of respect for. Greg, essentially what you're telling everyone is that we have their backs. They don't have to do the heavy lifting. We got people like Cian, like myself, like Rodney, like Simon, like yourself, and one of my dearest friends who's just hopped on recently, Alvin, who was here from the heydays of long ago, when we were in the grind of trying to build a name for ourselves, trying to become something, and now he's a world traveling superstar that we're blessed to have his presence here, and he's amongst those superstars in this company that has transformed a lot of lives, including this guy right here, me. So with that being said, Alvin, appreciate you hopping on. It's been a while since we've seen each other's faces, as you've kind of moved up to several levels. How have you been, my friend? And what are you most excited about? What are you most looking forward to? What are the things that you could share with us that's keeping you fired up? You're still muted. You're still muted. You're still muted, Alvin. Unmute. Oh, there you go. Go ahead.
Can you hear me okay, Sal?
All good.
Can you hear me okay?
Yep.
Awesome. Well, thanks for your kind words. And you know what? I'm most excited for the people that are stepping up now that they've seen, how legitimate and how real this company is compared to everything else under the sun. And I'm glad to meet Gregory. I've heard his name a few times, and I'm blown away by the number of people he has on his call. There's like 80 people on this call, and I'm guessing at least 50 of them are new. I don't think there's 30 people that are here to just watch another webinar and then, stew and think about their decision, their $500 decision again. So, and so, there's so much more coming on, and the more you dive in, and the more you follow Ronald I's feed on Facebook, you'll see that this guy is looking to build the next WeChat Pay, the next Alipay. And when he talks like that, and he talks about, the plans he wants to implement, and he's asking for feedback from members directly of all the new features of this wallet, it's just, I believe in Cloud Token, but I believe in Ronald more. And that's what I've learned during this time. And I think those of us who are lucky enough to have met him, and those of us who are going to meet him on October 5th in Malaysia, you'll understand how this guy is super nerd, for lack of a better term. And I've always told people in the crypto space, there's two things that you need. You need the technology for a company to survive, because without that, if you're just partnering with another company, all you have is a marketing company. If that technology facet goes away, or if there's the relationship between that technology partner goes away, you're just left with a marketing company. And the other aspect is when you have people who believe and have faith and confidence in the company. And that's what I see we have here. And just like Bitcoin, the reason it's at 10,000 plus is because people have faith and confidence in it now. So this company, there's a lot of people that are just sitting on the fence waiting to see what it does and what happens. And everything that he said he's going to deliver on, he's already started to see. And we're seeing that all the time with each update. There's new things coming on. He wants to be an entire ecosystem in terms of that will revolve around this wallet. They want to have a travel portal. They want to have a merchant portal. They don't plan on being listed ever. So it's going to be an internal coin that will grow in time at a steady and real pace. It won't be manipulated. And that excites me because, I've always said that with this opportunity, you win, everybody wins, because you can win in several ways. You can win small by just earning 6 to 12% a month as a person who just deposits their crypto in this wallet. You can win more if you HODL those cloud tokens and wait for it to go from the 30 cents that it started at to 48 today and, $1 to $2 over the next year or so. Or you can win big if you choose to share this with others that you care about and you want to see. And that's what excites me. The fact that there are people on our team that are making $100 a day, $200 a day, $500 a day, $1,000 a day. And then, there's some others on our team who are making 5 figures a day. And there's a group that is on our team who's making over 50,000 a day. So the money is there if you're willing to go after it. And I think it was Greg that said it. He's failed more times than he's won. But it's because he's gotten back up and decided to give it one more try is why he potentially will win here. And that's my secret. Like, I just didn't stop trying. And then you finally find a program that makes sense, and you finally find people that see what you have and see the program you have, and it's a little bit of obviously hard work, but it's also but you create that luck, as you know, Sal, right? You create that luck with hard work, and that's what we have here. Me and my business partner Angelo, we're all making life-changing income, and Sal sees that too. I know he's making 4 figures a day, at least. And there's passive aggressive income, and then there's Sal's method, which is passive. Because I know, he's found a few key leaders, and obviously he's working with them directly. But it's really, I still believe that the person who's going to be making the most money a year and a half from now hasn't even joined this company. So it's possible, and that's what I believe, and I know there are people out there that are going to see this and just run with it faster than anyone else is who's currently in the program. So I'm looking forward to meeting you, Gregory. Hopefully we'll see you in Kuala Lumpur. And what I'd like to do, I'm so stoked by this 80 participants on here, and like, if there's a way for you to know how many, if there's one person who brought in like a bunch of new people, like 5 or more, or the person who brought in the most new guests, I will send them 1,000 cloud tokens as a reward for taking that leap and moving. That's 1,000. Like, I hope it's not Rodney, because he always wins these things. But like, whoever brought the most new guests, like I said, I'm blown away. Like, because I've been asked to a bunch of Zooms, and there's 20 or 30 people on there, and it's a new person building a team. But 80 people, that's quite an accomplishment. So whoever brought the most, hopefully it's not Rodney or Sal, but I'd love to, I guess, incentivize for them to continue doing what they're doing. And I will, all I need is a 16-digit account number, and we'll send that 1,000 cloud tokens tonight. So Gregory, I'll leave that with you to figure out who it was.
Mm-hmm. I
we'll
don't
go
even
from there.
want to win it. I want someone else to get it, like Greg or a new person. I wouldn't even take it, no way. I mean, I just love having you on here and sharing, you know, your history so far and what you've seen, what Simon have seen, what Sal has seen, what Sean have seen, and some of the new guys that are coming in and doing well. But we want to get right now. We want to hurry up and get quick to these Q&A. We want to be on there forever. We'll chat later on amongst ourselves after this. So let me answer this one question by Robert Doss to everyone. Where can I find information on sales funnels, and what marketing strategies would you suggest since people are skittish about the crypto space? There's several of us on here that can answer that question. Let me be one to answer it right now. Number one, about those who are skittish, I don't care about the ones who are skittish. I only care about the ones who want it the most. Do not waste your time trying to convince MFers that they have to join this. Don't waste your time. Do not try to explain this thing to them. Send them the damn video. They don't want the video? Next, please. And it can keep doing that. Now, if you don't have a list of individuals to send their information to, use your free social media, Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, YouTube. You got to come outside yourself. You got to come outside yourself. I mean, look at me. I talk fast. I stutter, but I'm loud and crazy. I get the point across one way or another. Yes, we do have funnels. We have free funnels at that. We have 2 major free funnels. We already have all the videos made. I'm right in the middle right now dealing with the guy today to even make you your own personal video for little or nothing. I was in the middle of doing that within the last hour or two. This guy's making automated videos for me that I can put out there and run traffic to, because I do have my own traffic that I use to run crazy numbers and get conversion. So you guys can tap into that if you want to, or use someone else's. Those are on my team. We'll be getting special rates. The funnels are, if you're on my team or Sal's team or on Greg's team, there's an email that we've sent out. It has both funnels in it. I believe that Sal can say more about the funnel we have with Casey, and another funnel we have with someone else, another team that I've been using as well. Both those funnels have done very well. And there's more stuff to come as well. So answering your question to Mr. Robert Doss, that is how you work on that space, okay? And believe me, there are more individuals right now trying to get into the crypto space than are worried about it. Trust me on that one.
Yeah. Let me can you guys hear me?
Yeah, where are you? Let me see.
Yeah, this is so I had one of my guys that I've brought in, Lucas Gugliotta, that he's come in a few days ago, 2 or 3 days ago, and he invested 0.1 BTC, and he's not interested in using he's not interested in promoting or anything. He just wants to use the trader. It's been over 48 hours and he's contacted support. I guess this is not a Q&A. It's more like a technical difficulty type of thing. Is there any other suggestions you guys have? Or has anybody else experienced anything like that? Let me just read the question fully, and then if any of you guys can hold on. Hey guys, I invested 0.1 on Friday. And today's Monday. I'm not interested in promoting, only interested in using Jarvis. When will I see my trades? I'm a bit concerned, and hopefully he shouldn't be concerned, because I mean, it wouldn't be hundreds of us, so it might be like a, isolated thing, or maybe he just has to wait another day, hopefully, the most. Or what do you guys think?
What I would think is get with me and Sal and let us actually get him on the Zoom so we can see his phone.
Yeah, we got to see what's
in
going
the
on.
beginning. That happened to me as well. I didn't see it, and then I had to do something else, and then I was able to see it, and then I thought it was in Jarvis. I thought because I sent the money there that it was trading, and it wasn't. Then I had to add it to Jarvis and push the max and proceed. There's a lot of things that and even if that's not the case, there's a track record of him sending it to the actual phone, so he can go back. He can go back to his to the blockchain and make sure that it's actually even sent to the right place so we can track it.
Lucas, we have your back.
We're not here to,
yeah. Just reach out to us, me, Simon, and all the other people above. We got your back. We'll help you with it. It's just when you're new, there's some things that you don't know to check, you don't know to see. Rodney's been there. I've been there myself, and now we're very efficient with it. And so it's a very easy matter to address. So we'll do that.
And also one more thing, Rodney had answered the question. I forgot how it was worded, but to piggyback off of Rodney's answer, if you're shy, if you don't have a following, if people are saying no, if it's like skittish people, don't worry about that. Get in with what you can get in, and then, create a track record of a week or 2 weeks or a month and say, hey, look, every day I've been earning this cloud token, and look, it's in my wallet, it's safe, I can withdraw it, whatever. Become your own proof. Then you can start, telling people. Like, there are people like myself who, I already have a following. I've brought on people that have followings, things that don't get intimidated by that. But we do have the help. Even if you are new, we do have the sales funnels. We're on Facebook all day. I mean, I'm next to my phone, all day, every day. So is Sal, so is Rod. It could be 2 a.m. We're uploading content on the Facebook group. That's where we can go congregate and upload content, upload proof. You can invite people to go check it out. I don't think it should become difficult, especially in the next few days and weeks. It shouldn't be hard at all. So that should be like the least of your worries. The only thing that you can control is putting eyeballs on this, and that's it. And then it's a numbers game.
All right, cool. So what's the next question?
I think we're waiting for more questions. One thing I wanted to share with you guys to back up.
Hey man, somebody is being loud. Hold on a second.
Whoever that is with the.
I think that's let me see. Might be moving something or carrying a body or something. That's how it sounds.
One thing that I wanted to say to actually add on to what Greg mentioned, if you are or have been in the network marketing space, if you have been in the sharing something space, realize that the majority of companies have a product that doesn't make people money. In fact, it may be just a utility, whether it's something that they use or a service or whatnot, but doesn't make them money. 2, there's typically a monthly auto ship involved. 3, not everyone may make profits. The results may vary. Here, you have a system in which people will make money whether they share or not. There is no monthly auto ship. There is a very, very low entry, which is liquid at all times. There's other companies where you got to pay a fee just to enter, just to play the game. You got to pay a fee, which is a loss to begin with. So understand that in the world of trying to make money online, this is the best shot you're going to get. And if you actually put in some effort, there's average people making some unaverage money. And you could accidentally end up like that yourself. So do not look any further than just realizing what and as Simon or Alvin mentioned, that the wallet itself is the best marketing tool. That starting day number 2 or 3, you start receiving revenue. And also, if you're part of a group that's supportive, that's showing what's possible here, you can leverage that to say, hey, I just started 3 days ago, but this guy's been in 3 months or 3 weeks. Share those results.
Case in point, me. I'm a week into this, but guess what? I'm leveraging Sal, who's been in this for 3-4 months. Rodney, who's been in this for 3-4 months, right? I'm not showing my wallet yet. My wallet just started. You know what I mean? I threw in my crypto. I had a few people come in, and now I'm starting to build. 2-3 weeks from now, you're going to be, surprised to see what I'm able to show. But at the same time, if I'm showing something, that means there's a bunch of people who are brought in that are seeing their daily results as well. So Sergio asks, how is it possible for someone to earn $50K a day in only 3 months? That's just the compounding and the snowballing. But Sal made a pretty good video in our group where he, pretty much shows how you can make $100 a day or $1,000. Let's start small, guys. We're not going to get to 50K in a week, in 2 weeks, 3 weeks, unless you bring on a few whales that, pump in tens of thousands, worth of crypto. But let's start, let that first benchmark, let's get to 100 a day, something doable within the next month or 2.
Hey, let me help you out with that a little bit for those who are watching, and also for the guy Sergio as well. I'm just going to add on to what Greg said, if Greg doesn't mind me adding on to that. The reason why that individual, or there are multiple individuals that are earning those kinds of numbers per day, is because they send out the video to everybody. They share it with everybody. They don't give a damn who says no. They don't care who says no, or I ain't with that. They just keep on going. They're sharing. They're like back in the day in Amway. They were drawing the circles. Like I see Sal all the time on his whiteboard in video. He's drawing the circles like back in the day with Amway. For those of you guys who are telling my age right now, but he was showing the circles and stuff, you know what I mean? Show the plan. Share it with the people, you know what I mean? That type of thing. You got to share it with a lot of people. The guy who became an Uber driver, everybody got in his car. He showed them the phone. Like, yo, look at this thing. I make all this money every day. I'm an Uber driver, you know, and now he's making $40,000 a day. That's how he made the videos. You know, like me, I share the video. We get you on these Zooms. Let me and Sal and Greg and Alman and Simon and Bryant, let us do the hard work, because we have a little bit of say notoriety, so we can help your guy. You get a problem with a guy, he may want to join, but he don't know yet. Put him in contact with somebody like myself or Greg or Brian or Sal or Alvin or somebody like that, so we can help you. You know, and then make sure you inside the Facebook groups where we put all the information in. Make sure you read the damn emails that we send out. We send you the information. You gotta study it. This is a business. This is not a hobby. I've run into so many people daily who play this game like a hobby. Well, I'll get to it when I get a chance. No, bump that. You need to get up 2, 3 in the morning and learn this shit.
Rodney,
it works.
What did I do when you left? When you left me in Atlanta? What can you tell them? What? Speaking of that, it's funny you say that. What happened? Like, do you remember?
I know when we were there. We was like, I was so tired. We were still doing meetings on rooftops.
Okay, but even after that, the day after when you left, like when you took your truck and went back to DC, do you remember anything?
Yeah, you were studying the stuff. I
did not go to sleep.
Right.
I literally broke night into the next morning, into like almost 11 a.m. You know, they're knocking on the door, to kick me out of the room and stuff like that. And oh snap! I did not go to sleep. I stayed up all night creating that little landing page, uploading videos, getting my people together. And I was throughout the whole night. I was just voice messaging Rodney 2 in the morning, 3 in the morning, 4 in the morning.
Right. Yeah, he was.
Remember, right? That's what I was doing.
That's right.
When I get into something, when I get involved with something, I make sure I pay attention.
Whoa. What is that? What is that Alvin is showing? Everybody shut up and look at that.
Hey, look at that for a second.
Screenshot that. It's a screenshot that a C4 shared with me.
Whoa, let me hold on a second.
How many, what is that? 3 million or 3? What is that? I can't even read that number, so big.
Whoa.
That's a huge number.
Billion cloud tokens.
C4. He's a C4.
Holy shit.
Damn.
So,
3 million cloud tokens.
So what is that divided that times 48 cents? Somebody do the math. 48 cents times 3 million and 6.
1.4, 1.3 million.
That's funny. That's for the day or for the week?
It doesn't matter, Rod. It doesn't matter.
It's a lot.
Wow. Before getting involved in this, take your time. So like I said, I always tell people, like, they have no problem getting on Netflix, watching some type of series for an hour at a time. Oh, Power's back on. Oh, this or that. They have no Thor, Game of Thrones, whatever. Like, they got no problem spending an hour, 2 hours watching something, but they can't spend half an hour to an hour, digesting information that's actually going to make them money. So when I get involved with something, I take my time. I cut everything out. I stop what I'm doing. And once Rodney showed me this, that's it. Once he really showed me, and then I really did my homework, he left me, and then I sat up all night. I was like, whoa, man, this could potentially make me 6 figures a month, before the holidays, like this year, this quarter, you know what I mean? I said, and this is just the beginning. Are you kidding me? So yeah, I went hard. I jumped off the cliff. I'm taking that risk. And like I said, if you're gonna get involved with this, don't mortgage your house, don't put your last little bit of money, but have a little bit of faith. Come in with what you're comfortable with, and just know that there is no massive reward if there's no risk. You know what I mean? Because if you're afraid of that, hey, go continue to work your job, continue to drive your Uber, and you know what you're gonna make, and you know you're gonna be safe, and if you want that, go continue doing that. But if you want to see the type of results that I've been able to, not in this particular opportunity yet, but just in life in general, you know, I haven't had a job in over 8-9 years. Sal, Rodney, Simon, if you want to see this type of, you know, result, you have to take your time in the beginning, plan, and then execute. That's all there is to it.
I think I have not had a job since 9th grade. I've been hustling for a long time. And these guys, the uplines that we have, you know, I rely on them as well. When I first got started with this, I mean, I call Sal for everything. I'm normally the guy people call all the time for help. But now I was calling somebody. I'm calling and say, come on, Sal, you my upline, do the work. You know what I mean? I'm putting pressure on you. You know what I mean? But he came through. He came through, you know, even in his travels. But yes, Greg was up. I mean, Greg flew all the way to Atlanta. I drove all the way down to Atlanta, and I met with a lot of different people, and I was sharing this with them, you know, this cloud token thing. And guess what? One thing I found out, guys, is you guys heard of a guy named Babe Ruth? Well, Babe Ruth is known for, he's the guy who had the most home runs. He's also the guy known as who had the most strikeouts because he always swung. That's me. I'm you know what, Rodney Burton, Bitcoin Rodney, he's swinging. He's swinging at everything. You know, I'm gonna get that check. I'm gonna get the bag. I don't care. You know what I mean? Because guess what? The rewards for swinging are great, baby. I'm trying to tell you that right now. The rewards are great. Yes, I failed a few times. I failed a lot of times. And I'm going to keep on probably failing because I'm going to fail my way to the top, though. I think we all are. So let me answer a few more questions. Where can we see this video again? As soon as we get done, Erica Jenkins, I'm going to render this. I'll put it in a YouTube form, and I'll send out through my email. I'll put it in Greg's group, my group, and Sal's group. We all have Facebook groups, okay? So we definitely have the support there for you. Make sure you get back to us ASAP. Get started right away. I'm not like Greg. Don't wait. Get in now. Let's do it. You got 107 days till Christmas. 107 days to Christmas, 114 to next year. You got to get it in now. You already wasted the whole damn year. Now it's time to work. All right, next question. Let me see. Where can we see this video again? We'll upload this recording on YouTube, guys. Who has any more questions? Any more questions?
Let me double check the questions from the group, but you know, for the most part, you know, if you're catching this late, just watch the replay. It'll be up.
Right.
Just stay tuned for the most part. You'll learn. You know, you're not gonna learn everything in the first day. I don't know everything yet. You know, I don't know all the names. I don't know all the players. I don't know all the lingo and all that stuff. I'm learning as I go, and if I don't know, I'll ask a Sal. If Sal doesn't know, I'll ask Rodney or vice versa or whatever. We'll get it. Just stay around, you know, don't go hanging around with the losers on the corner after this live stream. Stay around us, right? Not physically, because we're all in different states and cities, but you know where we are. You know where I am. You know where to find me. I'm on Facebook. We're in that group. You know, don't go and get distracted by something else, you know, after you get off this live. So you know what you need to do. You know, we're all adults here. Let me look at the
hey, Wilton Neal. If you want the funnels, make sure, I don't know who brought you in, but we can put the funnel links inside of both Greg's group, Sal's group, and my group. There's two of them that we use that are doing just well. I haven't even started creating capture pages yet. I've been letting you guys do the work, you know, because when I get started really going hard and running, you know, $5,000 a week in traffic, game over. You know what I mean? So trust me, it's about to happen.
Here's an FAQ I think that's going to happen because, you know, it goes back to me saying, yo, don't go putting all your money in and stuff like that. There are people who can come in at, you know, the recommended 600 or 1,000. But I know somebody asked, you know, what if you started at, like, for example, 300 and then later down, you know, maybe a few weeks later you can put in the extra 2 or 3 and now you're over that threshold. Will it begin counting or does it have to be that initial deposit? You kind of get what I'm saying?
Yeah. You can start earning right away. As soon as that person puts in $300, within 24 to 48 hours, they start earning between that 6 to 12%.
Yeah, no, they're gonna earn. You know, I understand that they're gonna earn on whatever it is, whether it's $10 or whether it's, you know, 100,000. But in terms of like referring, in terms of getting that
they still should refer, but they won't start getting an income from that until after they're over 500.
Okay, that really was the question, because I know there are people who, you know, don't stress, I guess, you know, if you don't have it. If you can get it, like I said, that Uber driver, I think he borrowed the money, right? He borrowed to get in.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So even if you got to do something like that, if somebody trusts you or whatever, but don't kill yourself in the beginning. But just know that the wallet works. It will work, you know, every day. And then once you get to that, you know, you'll be able to start leveraging, you know, your referrals. That's what we want to do here, you know, just
I was a big borrow, just don't steal. Oh, okay. Hey, guys who need to get their funnel, inbox me directly on Facebook or my email. You know, I'm easy to hold up. For those of you guys who will be watching the replay of this, keep replaying it. Keep watching it. Send it to all your friends and family who are interested in earning extra income. This game is not for the weak-hearted. If you are scared, go to church, pray, come back, watch the video again. All right? Let me repeat that. If you're scared, go to church, you know, go pray, then come back and watch the video again. But keep sharing it. You can share your way to the top. Yes, there's some people who on here who failed before. But the reason why we were showing you this, doing the Zoom, because we failed more and we had more success. All right? And we're going to help you become more successful. We don't have any guarantees about anything, but you guarantee if you don't try, you never make it.
right.
Period, point blank.
Right.
Sal, what you got to say? I see you're excited over there, right? I can see his teeth like, oh my God, I'm about to get paid.
Yeah, that's true. You know what? I feel like although we did this call for everybody that's here for the first time, or everyone that's just in the midst of breaking their first $100 a day, or whether you're $100 a week or wherever you are, but truthfully, I've gained a lot, like as a presenter on this, and I think Rodney's gained a lot, even though like we presented many times, and Greg, who was already sold on the idea, I think reignited on what's possible here, especially with Simon, Alvin, and CN, especially with that screenshot that Alvin just shared. My goodness, like what? But guys, if you want not just like a few $100s a month, like that kind of stuff you'll spend and you'll never like consider that as, you know, any sort of income. But if you want like serious life altering income, which I know Alvin has experienced, Simon has experienced, CN has experienced, I myself have experienced from this Cloud Token wallet that's been life transformational. Realize that from right now, as Rodney mentioned, right now until the end of the year, you have a period of time to, as Greg mentioned, still make something of this year. And one thing, I'll share a regret with you. I truly, you know, am kicking myself as Rodney also is kicking himself, which is I wish that I would have went in harder, because I actually, it's like Babe Ruth being at the base, swinging as hard as he could. And so the ball hits the bat, but it doesn't go as far as it could because you don't give this your all. And now I'm actually grateful that I'm getting to get fired up right now, because I see what's possible. These leaders that have stuck on that course now, that are making stupid numbers, are painting the picture of, hey guys, this is possible. Like you can do this, so that we don't get distracted. We don't have to look left or right. You just stay the course and give this your at best, the best part.
Swing.
Yeah, best swing that you can. And I've been a part of many companies. I've seen many companies from afar. People are breaking $10,000 a month in other companies as if it's a huge deal. Here, that's not a big deal until you get to $10,000 a week or $10,000 a day. Like we're talking about like 10,000 in not a monthly form, in a weekly or daily form. So you want to go where the money's at, and there's insane amount of money in crypto. We have something special in cloud. If you're new, I would say that if you're going to join any opportunity this year, make it this one. If you're already in, I would say you are just beginning, and that there is so much more for you to achieve here, that wherever you are, realize that you should be 10 or 100 times more. And I'll share this final bit. Angelo, the business partner of Alvin, and a very dear friend of mine whom I've gotten to know, whom Rodney has known for many years. Angelo has been a part of both of our teams in our organizations.
I helped train Angelo.
And now this guy is a legend in this. We call him the Uber driver that is breaking records. He called me 2-3 months ago, and he's like, Sal, like you really need to be on this. You should be making $10,000 a day. And my mind wasn't there. My mind was, it could not expand to $10,000 a day. Now that I've seen like the Roger Bannister of running 4-minute miles, that not just 10,000, but 25,000, 35,000, 50,000 a day is possible. Like, I feel behind at $3,400 a day. I feel behind. I'm like, I should have been at $34,000 a day. And I'm kicking myself, and I'm going to be working my ass off from here on out. And you're going to see a side of Sal that you have not seen, a budget, and I have now the capital, the cannons to fire to also support my team, to do what I can to invest in you guys. And there's a lot of cool stuff. I know this is a launch call, so this is for that. But there's going to be, we're still in the basement. Oh, okay. Absolutely. Oh, Rodney's still in the basement. Yeah, well, I'm in the middle of nowhere as well. But guys, I feel very fortunate for you guys. If you've stuck all the way until the end of this, you're definitely looking for something. You're definitely craving some changes. Like, don't just go to bed tonight without a plan, without doing something. And one of the things that I love that Rodney says at the end of his video or his webinars is take an action step right now. If it's as simple as going on Facebook and talking about, or making a post about you just coming off of an amazing webinar in which you heard about people making some stupid money, and use that as a launching post to get people curious about what you're doing, or get people re-curious about revisiting this. I have a lot of leaders that are on this Zoom, that are on this live right now, that were already in, but now they're beginning to see, oh, maybe I should have given this more attention. Maybe I should have looked in deeper.
And also, anybody who's watching who, like, a lot of people ask me, how do you promote? How do you do this? Just think about it. How did I get your attention? However I got your attention that you like, just copy it. Don't feel free to copy anything that any material, whatever. Remix it, add your own little flavor, your name. I don't care, because your success is my success. So, and do that before you go to sleep. Don't just turn it off and forget it and go watch some other show or whatever. Get to work. Hit a few people up. Don't spam them. Don't annoy them, but put the bait out there. That's why I like, get in front of a camera. Clickbait. Do whatever. It's a little white lie. Do a little clickbait. Show a little screenshot. Do something like, hey, take a screenshot of this call and show people how many participants are on this call right now, an hour into this, and be like, wow, I just heard some mind-blowing information. Go ahead, just say $10,000 a day. What do you mean $10,000 a day? Just blow their mind, and then they're gonna want more information. Okay, you want more information? Cool. Plug into this group. Then they're gonna see all the stuff. You know what I mean? Then they're gonna get back to you and say, hey, what is that? Then you're gonna have a link for them, right? Make sure you've already downloaded the app and you have a referral code. So now you can refer them. It's that simple. It really is that simple.
And let me give some very, very important, valuable advice. If you don't get anything else from anything anyone said, at least try to take this with you when you leave. You got your pen ready? Get ready. Here it comes. Those who post the most make the most. Let me say it again. Those who post the most make the most. The reason why you always see me posting all the time, because you're getting to know me. And those you see all the time, those are the one you trust. The reason why you join Sal, Rodney, and Greg, and Brian, because you see us more. We're more trustworthy. That makes sense? Those who post the most make the most. Those who make more videos, those who, if you don't know how to video, if you don't know how to make a video, go to YouTube and type in, how do I make a video? And learn how to make a video. That's how I learned. When I first started making videos, they were in the basement of my grandma's house in the dark. But I still made them. I didn't know any better. Now I have lighting, but and I made all these crazy videos in my grandma's basement. And now here I am today. You know what I mean? $1 million later. Thank God, right? So do that and use your uplines. That's what we're here for. That's why we get paid. We want to help you. We want to see you do well. You know what I mean? And study, do your homework. This is not a hobby. It's a business. Is there any more questions?
I don't see too much. I see Sal got a little Post-it sticker on his forehead, but I think for the most part, people should kind of understand what's going on, and they're just waiting for us to, you know, hang up. They're just listening to this information and absorbing. I'm hoping that's what's going on at this point, because I mean, you know what?
So guys,
yeah,
I want to mention something that you guys should have some strategy. What do you do from here? Yes, go post on Facebook that you just came up with a very fire webinar. To A, give yourself the sense that I'm doing something, I'm taking an action. B, draw more people into your life, into your inbox, into your comment section. 2, know that this was a launch webinar, that there's going to be more just regular weekly opportunity webinars. Also, there's going to be training for those people that are already in. So you're not left alone once you are in. We're going to be doing this a lot more often. This was just a major one that we all came together to give this a wonderful kickoff. So wherever you found out about this webinar, you're going to find out about the next one, which is going to be just a full opportunity one, which you should be there if you want to just revisit everything and dig deep and learn and revisit everything, as well as you should always do, bring someone to a opportunity webinar. Do not just come.
Never come alone. Never come alone. Always bring somebody with you to the webinar. Right now, some of you guys came to this webinar by yourself, and you're saying, wow, man, this video is great, and you're the only motherfucker that's seen it. You know, now you gotta get in the remake, you know, the remix of it, and hope they watch it, but it could have been right with you watching it. You know, that's how you build. I don't care if it's your mother, father, sister, brother, boyfriend, girlfriend, whatever. Get somebody in front of the presentation 3 to 5 times a day if possible.
Yeah.
If you share it with 3 to 5 a day, that will bring you success. But you gotta do it every day. You gotta be consistent. Guys, we're now at an hour and a half. I want to keep this going. It's exciting, but I think that we should be towards the end. I will get this rendered right away, and it will be in the YouTube form, so you guys can jack it, put your own information up under it, and pass it out yourselves. For those of you guys who see this video again, please get back to the person who referred you, whoever it was, and let's get this thing rocking and rolling. We are ready to burn the pavement up.
Yep, Alvin is going to have 1,000 cloud tokens for the next one. So whoever brings the most, whoever invites the most people to the next one, he has 1,000 cloud tokens for it. That's a good incentive. And we're going to have more incentives as we go along. We're going to have more fun, more incentives, more meetups. You know what I mean? Like, there's going to be a lot of stuff happening. So just stick around. Just stick around here, right?
All right, everybody. Thanks a lot. We'll see you guys on the next video. Appreciate all you guys. Alvin, Salcon, Simon, Cian, Bryant, the whole 9 yards. Peace.
Awesome.